Hi, Max. My name is Megan. I'm a student physical therapist assistant that's going to be working with you today. Do we want to head back to the treatment room so we can get started with some questions?
Sure.
You just have a seat right here. So, I just want to confirm your diagnosis as scoliosis, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So with scoliosis, you are aware that your spine is going to be curving to the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were all clear on that. So I just want to start with some simple questions, see how you're doing right now, and then we'll get started with some exercises to kind of help maintain, improve, just be able to function with this diagnosis. So are you in any pain today?
No more than usual.
Okay. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain, 10 being the worst, where would you rate that pain? I know it's not really like super.
Maybe a 5 or so.
5. Okay. And are you taking any pain medications for the pain that you do have at any point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have one prescribed.
And your activities of daily living, the things you do every day, how does scoliosis kind of affect that? Are there things that you're not able to do that you feel like you should be able to?
Yeah, just as far as like lifting and some mobility.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to kind of explain what we're doing today. I'm going to draw out just like I'm no artist, so just kind of like a rough picture of what your spine looks like. So this up here is where your head's going to be, and then down here is where this curve is at. So the muscles that are on the right side of your back, they are overstretched because they're overstretched over this curve. So we need to strengthen those muscles so they can help realign your back in any way. And then the muscles that are on the inside of the curve, so over here on your left, those are going to be extremely tight because they're being forced to fit into this smaller curve. So those ones we need to work on to stretch.
Okay.
So first we're going to start with the strengthening. So what we're going to do is we're going to perform these just on the floor because it seems simpler. What we're going to do is I'm going to use this pillow behind you. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay on the floor on our left side, and we're going to just perform side crunches just up to strengthen those muscles. So you can relax and just kind of like crunch up to the side. Put your hand on your hip, crunch up to the side, and we'll do 10 of those. So if you want to lay down and we can perform those.
Which side?
You'll lay on your left side.
Okay. Like that?
Yep. And okay, and then we can perform. We have our little therapeutic dog here to help you out. You can just place your hand on your hip or however you feel comfortable performing these side crunches. We just want to make sure that we are focusing on these back muscles over here, so just give them a good crunch.
Okay.
There you go. And we'll perform 10 of those. Seven, 8, 9, 10. And we'll you can take a short break, and then we'll do 2 more sets of that. So we'll do 10 more, 2 more times.
Okay.
So we'll do 20 more total. I know it's a lot, but that's but it will really improve the strength of those muscles that are weak.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, we'll just go ahead and get started with some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are you feeling now that we've gotten into this exercise a little bit? Are you getting
A little tired.
A little tired. That's good. That's actually kind of what we want. We want you to be able to get tired and get a little worn out, because that's how we know that it's working, that you're working out those muscles. So again, whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and do the last 10 of those, and then we'll get on to some stretching for the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So next we're going to do the stretching. So if you want to scoot aside for a second. So what we're going to do is so in yoga there is a pose called the child's pose, and this stretch is going to look kind of like that. But what we're going to do, instead of just going straight back, to stretch the left side, we're going to put our hands over here to the right, and then we're going to sit back on our left foot.
Okay.
And I'll help you out getting into the position if it seems a little confusing, but what it's going to do sitting like this is going to stretch those left muscles back there. So go ahead and get into position. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way here. Perfect, and then just sit back on that. Yep, perfect. How does that feel? Do you feel that over here?
Yep, that feels good.
Good.
How long am I holding?
For 20 to 30 seconds. Perfect. So that's for the same thing we did with the crunches. We're going to do 3 sets of that. So you'll hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and then repeat that 3 times.
Okay.
So now whenever you're ready, we'll go back into the stretch again.
That was 20.
Okay, and we'll let you relax a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, we'll go into the 3rd set. No, he's almost done. Alrighty, that is all for today. We did those stretching and that strengthening for those weak and tight muscles. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Okay, so before you go, I wanted to just keep in mind that those 2 exercises that we just did, the stretching and the strengthening, you can perform those both at home, and as long as you remember how to perform them. Do you think you'd be able to handle that at home?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. So exactly what we just did, three sets of 10 reps for the strengthening, and then 20 to 30 seconds 3 times of the stretching. And we want you to be able to perform that 2 to 3 times a day. So maybe in the morning when you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed, perform that stretching and strengthening, and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.